Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 6.
Many parents are dealing with a full plate these days with work, kids, and helping with distance learning. Add in a phone call from their school saying your child came into contact with a COVID-19 case, and that adds even more stress.
Valley News Team's Callie Hubbard dug into what districts are releasing to hopefully put some minds at ease.
COVID-19 could be anywhere. The classroom, bus, sports team.
I was less than pleased, and the poor secretary at the school had to hear it. I did apologize, but I was not happy.
Parents like Nicole Nyberg say their hearts pound as another vague COVID-19 case is discovered at school, making matters worse when they find out their child has to quarantine because they've been around someone with the virus.
How are you supposed to keep a job? I work during the day while they're at school, so how am I supposed to, function?
Privacy laws like HIPAA make it hard for schools to share much, if any, info about each case. Mom and dad, when they get that phone call, it's like, oh no, my child came into contact with someone who tested positive. I guess to kind of put their minds at ease, what actually can the school release or without violating HIPAA?
We want to protect the privacy of that positive case as much as possible. So what we are going to do is just release that they were identified in the school.
Epidemiologist Brenton Nessmeyer says what is released varies with the school district. Fargo and West Fargo Public Schools will only say whether the case is a student or staff member. Moorhead Public Schools says if there has been no close contact, they send a general notification letter to impacted students describing the classroom, bus, or activity of the positive case. Do you think COVID is a little bit different in terms of HIPAA because we're broadcasting numbers every day? How many people have it? I guess, is this different than other diseases?
COVID has really kind of muddied the waters of HIPAA, and we just need to remember that we need to get back into protecting the privacy of our citizens.
If you are the parent that gets notified by the school about a COVID-19 related matter, Nessmeyer says take it seriously and do what the CDC says. In Fargo, Callie Hubbard, Valley News Live.
And to stay updated with the latest COVID-19 case numbers, download our VNL News app.
Here now are the latest COVID-19 numbers in the area. North Dakota is reporting 471 new cases in the state, along with 8 new deaths. Overall, 211 people have died in the state. In Minnesota, the state reports 995 new cases and 3 new deaths. 1,988 people have died in the state.
COVID-19 testing events will be taking place in Bemidji and Moorhead on September 29th, the 30th, and October 1st. The testing site will be at the Bemidji Armory and the Moorhead Armory. It'll go from noon to 6 on all 3 of those days. Now, to avoid long lines, you should pre-register for a time slot. And you can find more information on that on our website at valleynewslive.com.
We know weather changes are on the horizon, but these nice sunny days make us forget sometimes. Let's find out if any of those changes are happening this evening. Hutch?
Yes, we do have some changes across the valley and change in temperature from west to east across the area. You're looking at our home of economy view in beautiful Devil's Lake, North Dakota. We have crystal clear skies across North Dakota as we've seen the fog that we started our day with exit. Now those clouds have been lingering across Minnesota, and look at the impact on temperatures there from Bemidji out to Duluth, 50s. Look at this, 70s, 80s, even close to 90 out there in Dickinson. Here's a look at your planner. For Fargo tonight, get out and enjoy. Temperatures are going to be fairly steady for the next couple of hours. Our wind will increase as we head through the overnight, as will these clouds here. And there will be a chance of rumbles of thunder in the overnight and towards morning. I'll have hour-by-hour details on the track of our showers and thunderstorms overnight. And we'll look ahead at what you can expect as we close out our work week and glide into the weekend here, the first weekend of fall, in just a few moments.
All right, thanks, Hutch.
3 men are in jail tonight in connection with a shooting last Saturday near Concordia College. It happened in the 1200 block of 5th Street in Moorhead. 19-year-old Reese Mentor was shot once in the leg. On Sunday, 2 of the 3, Sam Payne Jr. and Yoral Taylor, were arrested. Yesterday, Abnego Thomas Jr. was arrested.
3 people are in jail after the SWAT team executed a high-risk narcotics search warrant. It happened around 6:20 this morning at 3225 9th Street South in Moorhead. The Red River Valley SWAT team was called in because of the chance there might be weapons inside. These 3 were arrested on charges relating to theft or drug possession.
A man is in jail after police say he tried to break into trailers. Officers noticed a suspicious vehicle at a house under construction near 24th Street South and 74th Avenue in Fargo early this morning. After setting up a perimeter, officers noted Chase Kellenberger near some of the unfinished homes. Officers ran after and caught him, finding burglary tools he allegedly used to cut the trailer handles. It's an area where authorities have seen an increase in burglaries.
One woman was taken to a hospital and another woman was cited after a crash this morning. It happened around 7 a.m. at the intersection of County Roads 21 and 16 south of Fargo. A 58-year-old female driver hit a vehicle driven by a 54-year-old woman. The 54-year-old was issued a citation for failure to yield.
A bridge located at Star Lake that was set on fire earlier this month may reopen in a few weeks. Otter Tail County officials say that the advised speed limit will be 40 miles per hour and a weight limit will be in place. A detour will be marked for overweight vehicles. Officials say the goal is to replace the bridge next summer.
2 Fargo police officers are being credited with saving a woman's life. They went to the 100 block of 2nd Street South this morning to check on a suicidal woman. Officers Brady Holte and Scott Normandin saw her walking toward the rapids in the Red River near Dyke East, and by the time they caught up with her, she was neck deep in the water. Officer Holte went in the water and got her out while Officer Normandin assisted. The woman was taken to a hospital for evaluation.
Later on Valley News Live at 6, changes coming to Concordia College, how they will impact current and future students.
And change is something we see often here in the Valley. Take a look at the change this morning. Gorgeous sunrise. Then the clouds and low clouds and fog develop to begin our day. It's lovely out there this Thursday evening, and we're keeping an eye on these winds along with my weather observation crew. We'll have details on what we found in your forecast next.